Hi guys, so this is going to be a Draw My Life video, so I hope you guys enjoy this. But I wasn't able to fit in everything that I wanted to fit in and say everything because this video does go by pretty fast. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. And I'm sorry for the lighting changes. I had to film this on 2 different days because it did get dark. So yeah, both my parents were born in the Philippines, but they came to America when they were teenagers. So there's my dad when he was in high school, and then there's my mom when she was in high school. So they both went to the same high school. That's where they met, and like typical high school teenagers, they fell in love and they were just in love with each other. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, but a little after high school, my mom did get pregnant, and she was still pretty young. So all her siblings, she has 8 other siblings, were telling her, no, you're too young, you need to get an abortion. And yeah, they were just telling her she shouldn't have this baby because she was too young still. But she ended up not listening because she wanted to have this baby. And then, so she was pregnant, and then her and my dad got married because they thought they might as well, since they were having a baby together. And there's my mom in her wedding dress. She didn't actually wear a wedding dress. It was like a small wedding, but yeah. So there's my mom in the hospital, and after 26 long hours of labor, she finally had me, and I was born on August 11th, 1994. So there's my family. My brother was born a year and a half after me, and then my little sister was born, I think, 3 years after that. And I did have a bowl cut like almost every other Asian girl did. I had a bowl cut, kind of looked like Dora the Explorer. But yeah, so there's my family, and my brother's name is Brian and my sister's name is Sharina. And we all lived in this really small 1-bedroom apartment, so we all had to share one bed, so that sucked. Okay, and then in kindergarten, there's me with my bowl cut and my denim suspenders, my denim dress. And I really loved school, actually, and I actually met this girl named Rosa. And at first, she seemed like a really nice girl. She was like, let's be friends, and I was like, okay. But she ended up being a really big bully, and whenever I didn't want to do what she wanted me to do, she would pinch me really hard and give me bruises. But later, we went to counseling, and she stopped talking to me after that. One day I witnessed my dad and mom fighting, and he slapped her. And I saw, and she ran to me and told me not to worry about it. So I just tried to forget about it. But later they ended up getting divorced. So me, my mom, and siblings moved to a different apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. And then my dad moved to Nevada with his dad, my grandpa. And that was that. And I went to this different school since we moved for the end of 1st grade. But my mom didn't like it because we did have to wear uniforms, so she didn't really like the idea of uniforms, so she made me go to this other school, my 3rd elementary school, and I actually really loved it there. I made a lot of new friends, and I was just really happy there. And 2 of my best friends' names were Jennifer and Yahira, and there they are. And they were my 2 best friends, but I also made a lot of other friends. I was just a really happy elementary school kid, because that was a really nice school. I really missed that school. But when middle school came around, I actually couldn't get into the same schools as my other friends because I lived kind of far from them. So they ended up going to this school that I really wanted to go to, and I had to go to this school, which was hell for me. I hated that school. So yeah, I was really sad. On the first day of 6th grade, I was really sad because I didn't know anybody, and everybody else knew each other because they went to the same elementary school. So I was a loner, and since I was very shy, I didn't know anybody. And I remember on the first day of school in the lunchroom, I saw this girl that I recognized from one of my classes, and she was sitting by herself. So I went to go sit next to her, but before I could even sit down, she got up and left, and I thought that was really rude. And that girl actually goes to the college I go to now, so it's really awkward, but I don't even think she remembers me because I look so different from when I did in middle school. I actually had like really bushy eyebrows and a really ugly middle part. So I was just really sad, and everybody at that school was really mean, and I was bullied almost every single day. I was called names. This girl threw her chewed up gum at my face, and this guy like cut a piece of my hair off during class. But I met this guy, we'll call him A, and he was one of the most popular kids in 6th grade, and he was really nice to me, so I ended up having a crush on him like every other 6th grader, because he was like the most popular guy there. And he ended up telling me that he liked me, so he asked me if I wanted to be his girlfriend, which was a big surprise to me. But people were talking and saying, why are you going out with her? She's ugly, you can do better, and all that stuff. So all of a sudden he started ignoring me, and I was just like, what the heck? I was just really sad, and I didn't have anybody to talk to, and I was just at this really depressing stage of my life because I was bullied every single day. I didn't have anybody. Yeah, so I was just really sad. There's me and my bushy eyebrows and my weird middle part. But then my mom and her boyfriend, I forgot this clip, but she did get a new boyfriend when I was in 2nd grade. They told us that we were moving to our first house, so I didn't really know how to feel about it because I didn't want to be that new girl at school again because I was scared that I would get even more bullied and I wouldn't be able to make new friends. So we moved into our new house, and it was just a new experience because we always lived in apartments. So yeah, new school, new house, and there's me at my new school, and I was actually really happy there. Not really happy, but happier. And I actually met this girl named Katie, and she was really nice, and I had a lot of other friends. And by 8th grade, I wanted to change up my look because I was tired of people like making fun of my eyebrows and my hair. So I got bangs and I plucked my eyebrows myself, and I just ended up having like no eyebrows, but I thought I looked better than before. So I was just happy. And then 9th grade came around, and I met this guy named Chan. He was my first serious boyfriend. And at that time, my parents actually had my new baby sister named Jordine, and yeah. So sophomore year came around, and everything just fell apart. Me and Chan broke up after about a year, and my parents got divorced, and my grade just went down because I was having a really hard time with everything. And one time my teacher even asked me like why I was being like this, and I just told him, and he comforted me, and I just ended up breaking down right in front of him during class. And then I met this guy named Dalen, and if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you would remember him. He used to be in my videos, but he was just there in my time of need when I really needed somebody to be there for me. So we ended up going out, and we were just really, really attached to each other. We ended up losing all our friends because we were always together, like 24/7. And at this time, I also discovered YouTube and makeup, so I was just really happy, and he was always there for me. But when junior year came around and we were together for almost a year, I was just sick and tired of hearing my parents fight and having to like take care of my siblings and having to deal with school and all this other stuff. I was just really depressed, and I always took out my anger out on Dalen, so that was my fault. And he was always sad because I wasn't treating him as well as I should have. We always would break up and make up and break up and make up, and soon enough he got tired of it, and he told me that he didn't want to be with me anymore, and he called me all these names and just really put me down. But he told me after a while that if I bought him all this stuff, we would be together by summer. So I was like, okay. And when summer came around, I actually realized that he took some money from me, and I confronted him about it, but he ignored me, so I had to talk to his mom, and just became this whole like big thing. And when senior year came around, I was just really depressed. I was still not over Dalen, and I was trying to get over him by talking to all these other guys, and I was just getting myself into trouble, and I just hated myself. I really hated myself, and my report card was horrible. I was doing horrible in school. I wasn't even sure if I could graduate because of my grades being so bad. But then by the end of senior year, my best friend at the time asked me to go on this double date with her, so I was like, sure. And then that's when I met this guy named Nigel, and he had his little mohawk, and we went on this double date to a buffet, and we just hit it off really fast, and I could tell right away that he wasn't like any other guy. And he actually helped me get my grades up, and we actually graduated together. We got to walk together hand in hand, which was really cute. So now today we are together. We've been together for over a year now, and after high school, debating on whether I should go to beauty school or college, because I really wanted to go to beauty school, but I wanted to go to college as well to make my family happy, so I ended up choosing college. And now I'm currently trying to be a nurse, and there's me and Nigel. Like I said, we've been together for over a year now, and I'm still on YouTube, of course. I have over 3,000 subscribers, and I recently just got partnered with Style Hall, and I recently just got my first job as well, and I'm in college. I didn't say that, I probably did. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who've helped me get through everything that I've been through, because I've been through a lot, and without you guys I probably wouldn't be as happy as I am today. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.